Meandering, meandering, far from the old folks at home. One day I went meandering to find myself a wife, a pretty miss to share my kiss and love me all my life. The lonely bachelor's life I led began to get me down. I bought a ring and everything and went right into town. I went meandering, meandering, looking far and wide for a girl to be my bride. I went meandering, meandering, far from the old folks at home. I came across a pretty girl who said she loved me so, but she would bring her mother with us everywhere we'd go. I was so happy on the day she said she'd be my wife, but when she told me that her ma would live with us for life, I went meandering, meandering,
looking far and wide for a girl to be my bride. I went
meandering, meandering, far from the old folks at home.
Yo-ho and a bottle of rum!
I met a wealthy heiress who was charming and divine. I kissed her once and then I knew I'd have to make her mine. I set the date and couldn't wait till she belonged to me, but when she told me I'd be husband number 23, I went meandering, meandering, looking far and wide for a girl to be my bride. I went meandering, meandering, far from the old folks at home. I ran into a friend of mine while wandering down the street. He said he had a sister that he thought I ought to meet. He took me home to meet her, but she weighed 210. I shook my head and sadly said, oh, here I go again. I went meandering, meandering,
looking far and wide for a girl to be my bride.
I went meandering, meandering, far from the old folks at home. I finally found myself a wife, a gal who's sweet and true.
Hooray!
And when I'm tempted to do something that I shouldn't do, then I remember days when things are not like they are now. I recall when I was just a bachelor and how I went meandering, meandering, looking far and wide for a gal to be my bride. I went meandering, meandering,